What's up, guys? Alright, so what's going on? Today's a little bit different. I've been working on a lot of things lately. I haven't had too much time to fly or do anything like that. I flew some prototype motors on my prototype frame. It didn't go so well. I broke the motor. It was like an untreated shafter, and that completely, the most prototype of prototype you could get. That's why that happened. But today we are we're gonna be working on this guy. I haven't had too much time to spend with this guy, except I put some new meats on here. The old ones were a little sketchy. I didn't want to blow out and go over the bars or nothing, but the thing this thing really needs is a rack, and I see there's 2 bolts. I don't think this thing ever had a rack before. Like, I checked out the specs and I didn't see anything for a rack, so I'm gonna put basically 2 little tabs that go on here. I'm thinking and build a rack off of this. My main thing is that I want to be able to put my bag and stuff if I go on a little like outings around town around here. I'm not gonna fix that thing up and make it kind of cool because it's a little rough around here, and if I make it too cool, it's gonna get jacked. It's better looking all dilapidated as possible. As long as it runs well, it'll be okay. So I got a hair appointment coming up. I gotta cut this mop. If you've been listening to the podcast or anything, I think they talk about my hair sometimes because it looks like shit. Gotta get a haircut, well overdue. I'm gonna ride that thing to my appointment. It's a little hot outside today. It'll be perfect to just get a nice breeze in my face. Let's see how it goes. By the way, I'm not drinking beer. This is ginger beer. It's completely different, and it's really good for your stomach, I heard. Alright, so for this little adventure, I gotta be like safe, obviously. I'm gonna rock the old helmet that I got here. Check that out, Platform Skate Shop. That's a super old sticker. Yeah, check this out too. I made a little improvement here. I added a lock.
So the combination is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the stupidest combination I ever heard in my life. That's the kind of thing an idiot would have on his luggage. Thank you, Your Highness.
So, even though this has like one of the little like neck locks right here, and I still have the key for it, I still have the key for the gas tank. I added this so I can lock it up. That way, nobody will just go up and jack my I keep wanting to say bike, but this is it's a moped. I guess it's all the same thing. I call the big bikes bikes. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, if any of you out there ever come across another side cover for the other side, the left side, let me know. I'm missing one. I gotta get a little thing for this. But yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna do the rack when I get back from getting my haircut. I gotta like measure some stuff out and see what I could get at the yard. But I'm gonna switch to the GoPro mount now, and we're gonna head through downtown and get to the spot to go get my haircut. Alright, so we're only a couple miles from this spot, so shouldn't be too bad of a ride over there. My UPS dude. What was that homie thinking? Holy shit, man.
few inches later.
Alright, haircut's done. We're heading back. I'm gonna cut through here. This is done by Jeff Soto. He's like a Riverside artist, and I like all the stuff that he does. You see some of his, I have his paintings up around the shop. Alright, so the haircut is it's done for right now. And yeah, so almost got KO'd by a Tacoma. But I don't know if I'm gonna get to the rack today because I got back now and I saw like my workflow is gonna be a little bit tight to do any extra curricular activities on the moped. I gotta weld up some other stuff, but we'll see how fast I get that done. Check this out though. Let me find it real quick. Sometimes I should do these things before I start filming, but whatever. I know it's one of these motors. I can't show you guys. I found it. The magnets are tough. I can't show you guys these motors because they're prototypes, like I said. But can you guys see that? I snapped the shaft completely off on the inside. So I feel like I could show that part of the motor because it's just the inside and it's magnets and it's nothing too crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna go now and weld up a velocity stack. It's one of the first things I gotta do. I'm gonna need one of these, and if you guys do not know what a velocity stack is, let me show. Oh, by the way, see, there's one right there. There's one in my office too. That's the painter, tagger, whatever dude you wanna call him or label him. Got all this hair everywhere, like you know when you get a haircut and there's all this little hair and it itches everywhere. All right, so this, my friends, this is a velocity stack right here. This thing just sucks in more air, small children, and everything else in between. I'm just gonna make one because that's all I need, and continue on all the rest later. But yeah, let's do that right now. And that, my friends, is a welded velocity stack. Look at them pretty welds right there. I am gonna close everything up right now, and I threw some new motors on that quad too. So let's just go to the testing grounds, which is the church, and just see how they do. These are gonna be a little bit bigger motors with larger stators. So I don't know, let's see how they feel. All right, so made it out here to the church. A little bit windy. Honestly, I'm kind of getting tired of always coming to this spot, but it's just such a good practice area for me just to like dial in my quads or try new things or whatever. It's made me be able to go to other spots and rip one pack without crashing, just because yeah, I could practice proximity on the bottom, which I wanted to go do right now, but there's some people with their dogs right now, and like it looks like a big like travel trailer is down there, so that's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to rip up here. Like I said, I mean it's windy, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. I just want to try these motors and just kind of see how good they are proximity wise, if I could still come out of dives and just other things like that.